nobody cares. I'm like, we should probably transition back to that now.
No. You didn't understand me. I was nervous about playing characters because I was so excited. Like, just like.
Well, regardless, I've told you that Pico is a temporary character.
No, Pico is definitely a temporary character. I'm not even trying to make her. I'm saying if we have like side quest shit going on, that Pico and them can hang out more, but not that she's a permanent character because she will be gone.
Well, I'm saying that she's gone, like just gone, like not
she's
even
gone.
just gone.
Okay, fine.
The same way the source is gone. Yeah, gone. Like that's how this works. I don't endorse people playing multiple characters in a campaign that's the previous one is dead, or comatose, or incapacitated permanently, or crippled, stuff like that.
I mean that's kind of boring, but okay. I mean if that's fine. It's just like, all right.
I'll only let it happen in campaigns, which this has never happened by the way, in which I can trust the players to competently play and roleplay successfully on two separate characters. And no offense, you guys don't hit that yet.
No, I didn't mean to play Kyrus and Pico at the same time. I meant.
Well, no, I don't mean at the same time. I mean just literally them at their access. No.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be easy to do Marshall and Saurus. But to be fair, I don't really like playing Saurus.
Well, to a degree. But the thing is, like, I need proof of confidence that you're capable of fully role-playing out a single character before allowing you to even touch a second character.
So, since no one's ever gotten to the end of that path...
Well, I'm not saying, like, the end of your journey, but no offense. Endorsing each other in-game, it's more like I just sort of watch the scene unfold as my character. So I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about Marshall status, actually, when I think about it. Although Marshall's like, he does his own thing in the background and sometimes, so it's like 1.5 Marshall. But yeah, I mean, like, you're capable of entirely dissolving yourself after fully playing another character, and then still being able to unbiasedly touch the other character.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which, again, I've never seen anyone successfully do that.
To be fair, I don't think Marshall and Saurus would get along at all.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think Marshall and Styx would get along.
Styx gets along with everyone, to be fair.
No, he doesn't get along with you.
He was growing on her. He was growing on her.
Yeah, sure.
Styx liked me because I was able to make licorice.
This is true.
Out of all the humans, I was in the top 10.
Oh, this is an example I mean. Like, I, as a GM, cannot fully roleplay any of all the NPCs. Ever. Like, ever. As much as I want to. Never. The only reason I have good rapport with, like, Duncan and Connor is because they've literally lived through multiple campaigns.
Yeah,
multiple incarnations. So that's why I have a better grasp on it. But, like, role-playing, like, random people? No. No. Maybe Matthew Mercer might be able to do it, but I can't.
Like Carl.
Carl!
It's not over, Carl!
Yeah, I really hope you find Carl now.
Look, you don't have to try hard. You could probably guilt trip Chetamir into helping you find Carl.
Probably.
No, you're just gonna. I'm honestly.
What do you know, Carl? What do you know?
Yeah. Who is that? Curious, who is that? Oh, Carl? Carl! And you run out.
Carl!
Carl!
And then just screams and runs the other direction.
What does it be, Carl? Walking Dead memes are great.
Carl and Kevin.
Carl!
Brothers.
Yo, those videos got fucking weird. Have you ever seen the llamas with hats? Like the end ones?
What?
Llamas with hats? The Carl thing?
No.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking
Carl!
Are you shitting me?
You can't just stab a person.
We're not all meme living, okay?
That's not
watch
even
this.
a meme.
Watch
That's
this
an
stupid
internet legend.
I have other things to do in my day.
Listen,
okay?
Garth, it's before Crash's time.
What the fuck is this?
It's 20 minutes long of weird shit.
It's
No,
not
what the
gonna be
fuck?
funny.
20 minutes?
It's not gonna be
20
funny.
minutes, 20 minutes is a hell of a long time, dude.
You didn't see
You
this
don't
20
have to
minute long
watch it.
video?
You don't have to watch it. The
Like,
first
a
couple
minute
are funny. You only have to watch, like, the first, like, 3
No, I'm
minutes
not
of
watching it.
Come on, it's kind of funny.
It's not funny. It's funny when you're a kid and then you watch it again because you watched it as a kid.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like,
doesn't
fuck that.
age well.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
And even, like,
Like,
the last couple episodes
like-
are fucking weird.
Like, I've told you about the Harry
I saw
Potter spoof that a German YouTuber did. I don't know.
Yes.
But anyway, she did it, and it's so funny to me. Like, every time I watch it, laugh my eyes out because I've been watching it like the past 10 years.
Did you
But
say
if I
laugh
show
your
someone
eyes
who's
out?
never, sorry,
Laugh your
So
eyes
you
out.
laugh your eyes out?
Medical condition.
Yep.
yes. But anyway, if I show it to someone who hasn't watched it as a kid, it's not gonna be as funny to them. But to me, it's like comedy gold. It's like the height of comedy. Every time she makes a stupid joke about, like, I don't know, something really stupid, I will laugh my shit out. But if someone did this today, I would call the cops because it's very not cool. So yeah, it's very biased. Like
it's called rose-tinted glasses, nostalgia goggles.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, to me that shit is comedy gold. To other people, it's not.
I mean, that's the thing about comedy. Like, it has to
It's
have
hit or
no.
miss.
It has to. Well, comedy has to have no borders. Like, you can't say, "Oh, that offends me." Like, well, that's comedy. That's the point.
Oh no.
Nah. I think there's where we like separated because it's like there's a difference between offensiveness and just plain out not funny anymore because you're just missing the point. Like there's shock comedy where it's like outrageous.
Yeah, no gosh.
But like there's this thing where like like where you just play something so over the top that it's obviously a joke.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like oh, I guess I'll just go rape people. It's like it's such a huge thing. It would never occur to you. So it's like funny, shock funny. But then there's a thing about like making fun of rape victims. There's a difference between those two. And like that's a thing. And so that's just where I draw the line. Like there's a difference between comedy and just being offensive.
I totally get that. I totally do.
Yeah.
It's not something I find funny, but I also comedy's an art, and art has to be subjective.
Yeah, totally. But I just won't be subjected to people who find it funny.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. Like I will just not support it and endorse it.
Yeah.
And if it goes away because of it, fine. But if people do, then that's their choice.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna kill someone for it. But if on Tinder they say I like offensive jokes, I'm just not gonna swipe right. That's a thing for me. Yeah,
exactly. Like
just all right, you like offensive humor, cool, but bye. So I'm just gonna associate with that.
I'm just saying, if we do the West March thing, which totally sounds freaking cool to me,
Yes.
I'm all down for Marshall going to get that ore from the dwarfs.
Yeah.
Oh, that is also a good point.
Get that what from the what?
But since y'all are never gonna actually see Pico again, I can also just tell you her backstory because I was really I don't know, really enjoyed it. So yes, she's a panda.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce right now because I've just been.
Okay, good night. Bye.
I'll be on later. No. Fucking hungry. Later.
Bye. Thanks for the fun.
So Pico is a panda, a red panda.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Completely. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I know. She's an actual.
You're blowing my mind.
It so probably blew Marshall's mind.
Yeah.
I mean, he still definitely thinks. Till she transformed in front of him, he thought that the panda was different.
Oh boy.
I just thought the panda and Pico were two different.
Oh, Marshall. Yeah. They transformed in front of you.
Marshall.
Holy shit!
What's a negative one? Intelligence or wisdom?
Was that? Yeah, intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
No, but she's from a very faraway land, and she was gifted as a bride present to her owner as a baby panda. That was 3 years ago, and they spent together a year. And she raised her. They were best friends, and it was her mom and her love and everything. And I actually have a sheet with words for it because I actually Googled an appropriate word for it and everything. I have a full sheet about that shit, but I can't find it right now. Anyway, so Pico actually means red panda in the language that I was speaking, quote unquote. But anyway, so she was gifted as a present.
I thought you were gonna say that's the Japanese word for red panda. So I was like, oh god dang it.
Oh no, it's not Japanese. It's a native
Gotcha.
Asian language somewhere in the Tibetan sort of region. But it's very native and only a handful of people on the internet speak it. So it's native language. and which is also why it's so spelled so weird with like 2 E's and 2 K's. But I really like the name. So she was gifted as a present, and then the dude who gifted it to her got like mad at her because she wasn't saying yes to his like, you want to marry me? I gave you a panda. Like, what's up, girl? And
I gave you a panda.
Yeah, like
put out.
And now you're friend zoning me. And so he kidnapped her. And locked her away. And
kidnapped Pico or the lady?
The lady. And so Pico was filled with so much grief. Her mom, her love, her sister, her everything was gone. And so a fae came in and was just like, I'm gonna grant this animal, conscience. Because here's the catch: the princess was killed pretty much immediately after she was kidnapped. She was killed pretty much immediately afterwards. She's not alive anymore. She's not been alive for the longest time. And the Fae knew that, so she gifted Pico the consciousness to actually
sentient,
have emotions and have a goal of saving her. And she's a level 1 druid and a level 6 monk, because she's just been so her magic isn't her magic. It's just that the Fae gives her shit. It's more Fae magic than it's her magic. And yeah, the shoes are basically the gift that she gave her. Those shoes make her human. She's not transforming, she has the shoes. So yeah, she takes them off, she's back to her regular old self, which is also why her whole clothes just transform back into her little scarf that she has as a panda, because she doesn't actually wear clothes. It's just a magical thing. And the shoes are what make her human, which is a joke because there's this song I really like. And there's this line where it says, I can't get laid in this town without these pointy fucking shoes. And I know they meant high heels, but I just really imagined the clown girl saying that. And it played really well because red pandas actually have a season of winter to spring, which is right now our time. So I was just like, this is perfect. So yes.
You put a lot of thought into this character.
I did, actually. Mainly because of that joke. I was just like, okay, so a clown girl says this, but why can't she only get laid with those shoes? I mean, kings, yes, but that's boring. So I was just like, oh, she's a human only with these shoes. And then it's like, why is she only a human? And so I just kept thinking, and then okay, which animal looks like a clown? And then I was like, oh, red pandas. And then I was talking to Crash about it, listen, I have this crazy idea. And he was so not on board with it until I mentioned that the princess was already dead.
You don't say.
Yeah, he was totally against it until I said the princess is dead. And then he was like, I'm in. Then he was like, yes, we're doing this. Because that's totally
you just gotta throw some drama tragedy in there, and then he's all for it.
Yeah, because listen, she's on this big old journey of looking around the world, and just following her scent and her heart and everything. And eventually she's gonna find a rotten old corpse that's been dead for 3 years. For a fae, that's comedy gold.
It's just what's the key to comedy? 3 years later, timing.
Yeah, pretty much. She's just she's just watching her, giving, maybe leaving hints and everything around the world, oh, I heard this and I heard that. But yeah, in the end, she's gonna find a rotten corpse somewhere and be super sad and want to kill herself. And yeah, so which is why I was hoping that you would meet Pico again, so that this could be a side quest, where you all go and search for her mom, and then you find it, and then it's oh no, she's been dead all along, and Pico gets super sad and leaves, and it's heartbreaking. But that's not gonna happen. So yeah. But yeah, I did put a lot of thought into her. I really enjoyed her.
I did too.
Yeah, it's sad. I really, really enjoyed her. It's really, really sad. It's come to an end.
Yeah, you two were best fucking friends.
Honestly. Yeah. Straight homies.
I feel Marshall will go to the ends of the earth to find this person's mother, and then be just as sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm right now sad just talking about it. Imagine a little red panda just filled with hope, and then it's just taken away from me. That's sad, man.
Depression. Disgrace.
That is very sad. And I know she looks scary to y'all Americans clowns, but to me she just looks precious. in a little clown
You take off the
outfit.
face paint, she is adorable. Put on the face paint, I'm terrified.
The face paint was really important because red pandas have white faces.
Yeah, I know. They're adorable.
So it's
They're
just like,
angels.
oh my god, yeah, red pandas are awesome.
They're red velvet angels.
Which is really because I was really kind of imagining like her whole like city where she came from being really like Asian cold region, you know, like Tibet and whatever it's called, like native sort of winter Asian sort of style. And so just why she's like also really darker reddish skinned, where it's kind of pale but still dark, and it's like a weird mix where you get your tan from the mountaintops. But yeah, no, I'm really like sad to never see her again. But it's okay.
Well, maybe. Never know.
Nah, I'm pretty sure we'll never see her again.
Pretty sure she's gonna be eaten by a Void Lord guy.
Oh,
No,
yeah, that's right. You're still cursed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're probably dead.
We'll probably find her like in 13 sessions as a corpse next to her mother's corpse, just like bones.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
Maybe.
I'm also
I don't know.
calling it. I have like so many things in my mind that like I bet Crash will do this and then he won't. But like I think when we meet my parents, they're gonna divorce because that's the most heartbreaking thing you could do. So I'm really scared of my moms are gonna.
It's as soon as you left, they divorced. Like that was over.
Yeah.
Like they're like, finally, Kira's is out of the house. We're getting a divorce.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear. I'm genuinely afraid of me just like coming home and just, yes, hey, Carrie, we have something to tell you. Because they're the manifestation of love for Cares, and so it's just like we're getting a divorce. Ugh, I would kill. No, but that's also a genuine point I would like talk about because like. You know, we never actually talked about each other, you know? Like, y'all were talking about it earlier. Kiers is a sailor.
Yeah, that's what I find.
Yeah,
It's
Kiers
like,
is an actual
well,
sailor.
Kira's is an actual sailor. Like, wait, I actually know Kira's is a sailor, though.
Yeah, Kiers is a sailor. They have a boat. Garth, I can't hear you.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
I
not
thought
saying
you were
anything. I'm just listening.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just like, they're not an actual sailor. They are! They have a boat and everything.
Well, Shadowmere doesn't know that.
Yeah, because you never bothered to ask.
To be fair, like, she just thinks it's like one of her little costumes or something, because you seem to like outfits.
You still, like, that's the thing though, you don't, like, Chetamir and the others, you don't know anything.
I don't know much about her. You know, a lot of surface level stuff.
Yeah, and to be fair, I feel like we're to blame for that, and that's definitely something I want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
In general, because every time we try to talk about backstory stuff, it's always like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Because, like,
Well, yeah, that would help too if y'all would stop being like that.
yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Hey,
Kirsten
so-
isn't like that.
What have you done? None of your business.
Yeah.
But Loki asks like a player, please ask me more.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I won't now. But, like, every time I try to ask something, it's like, yeah, no. Because I know you're a hunter, and you didn't want to talk about your parents, and...
I don't think she's ever said anything specific about that.
Bro,
No,
like
just
super high key, I think we've established Marshall does not have a filter.
No,
Yeah.
like, really? I never would have guessed that one, boss.
Yeah.
Like, what is secrecy?
Look, the man doesn't understand deception.
Why would I lie to someone? I could just tell them the truth. And it's like, well...
I mean, you're not wrong. No, it's just...
That's why you got the hardcore guild trip.
That one was really good. Like, you have to do that on your kids eventually. Like, I'm sorry you had the feeling you had to lie to me. Like,
It's such
damn!
a good line, you terrible
That's
person.
such a good line.
And then I love the fact that I just rolled like a d6 and I was like, if it's below 4, she breaks, I got a 1. It's like, well,
I
yeah.
got a -1 on a d6. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay, though.
She snaps
I
like a
was-
toothpick.
I was low-key really proud of the line, like, you associated with them. Yeah, and he killed your mother. Like, I was low-key very proud of that line.
Yeah, I would have let it fly.
That I would never,
Hmm.
never say. Luckily, because I rolled for
Dude,
it.
you would have just... Seema would have just beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, we gotta get her off cares.
It would have been deserved. But it was a really good line.
It's
You have
such a
to
good line.
It was really good. You hung out with the devil? Yeah, but it's your fault he's here. Because he killed your mom.
Ooh.
It hurts just saying that, man. But
Damn.
Kiers thought it. Kiers definitely thought it. And then he didn't say it.
You literally bit your tongue. It's like, how about I don't?
Yeah. It's like, I know we're kind of like, you know, this point where you're like, we're not friends anymore, but I don't want to, like, actually not be friends anymore. So I won't be saying that. No.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'll try... if you bug Chenmere in the future, I'll try to be more open about it. Because that is something, in hindsight, that I noticed a couple of times happened, didn't it?
I mean, I know I definitely started asking a lot in the beginning, but we didn't know each other very well, so it's very fair that y'all
Yeah.
talk about it. But now it's just like, you know, you don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like, you know, that's small talk shit. Like, where are you from?
Yeah, like
How'd your
appreciated
parents
the
die?
Conversation Aldrich and I had last session.
Oh, lovely time.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take off, because I'm hungry and I have a headache.
Yeah, I have to sleep anyway. I have to,
Yeah.
like, get up in, like, 6 hours, but I won't.
Drink
I'll
some
text
I
my
mean,
coffee.
I'm just over
I
here
was
playing
meeting-
Call of Duty.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That's perfect. I was gonna text I was gonna meet my parents for lunch, but I'm just like, nah.
Later.
Not gonna happen. Bye.
Bye, guys. Well, that was fun. Oops. Dang it, dramatic ending.